Hello everyone, welcome to MK Graphics TV. Right, this is your trainer, MK Graphics. Alright, so in this tutorial, we are going to learn how to create this light effect over here. Alright, not necessarily the flyer. We are not creating the flyer, so I'm just showing you how the light effect is being used in the flyer. Alright, so I recently created this flyer as at August 18th. That was yesterday. Alright, so I'm just going to be showing you how to create this. And before I dive into that, before we dive into that, alright, so I have been posting about, on my status, on my WhatsApp status, about, you studying designs and not copying designs, right? So I think one person said to me that, oh, I studied designs and it's like the design is just blank. I couldn't study it. I don't even know what to do from there. Nothing is even coming up. And I want to assure you that one of the reasons why that is happening is because you don't know which tool in the software that you use or the app that you used that can achieve that effect that was used in the flyer. For example, this light effect was used, I used a soft brush, right? I used a soft brush tool in Photoshop, right? Yeah. So this is the tool I use, soft brush. So it's yeah, this is it. So this brush is actually available in all the Photoshop, right? This is the general brushes, I mean. So when someone sees it, is the person will be like, can you share the brush that you use? And the person does not know that, oh, he actually has the brush that I used actually. It's just that he doesn't know how to maneuver the way of going about it. So I'm going to show you how now. So so this tutorial is like a two-in-one tutorial, right? So I want to teach you how to study designs and to create your own. So a lot of times you see the designers you are looking up to, right? And then they do this kind of particular effect, right? And then you want to, let me not say copy, you want to do something like that actually. So when you reach out to them that, oh, how do you create this effect? Some of them might not be able to reply you because they are busy, they have a lot of people that DMs, you understand, and some they cannot share it because it's actually in a paid course. So it won't be nice if they give you for free, except you are willing to pay for the information. All right, I'll be giving you for free on my YouTube channel. Right, so I just want to tell you this one, instead of wasting time in going about chasing creators or designers that, oh, teach me this, teach me that, just study it and then get your laptop and then just do it, and you'll even be surprised. All right, so now for example, this design, I actually studied a particular design and I was able to do something like it actually. So without even reaching out to the designer that, oh, how do you do this, so just by studying it. And now one thing you must understand is that you must know the tool that can achieve that particular effect. Your brain, you must master the tool in your software. What I mean is by you must master the tools in Photoshop if you are using Photoshop for you to understand designs that other people create. You understand? So I understand the tools that I use to achieve my effects on Photoshop. So when I see a particular design, I say, brush effect should be able to do this. The pencil tool should be able to do this. The max tool, and you should be able to do this. The shape tool, I should be able to do this, do that, to achieve it. And most of the times, you might achieve the same effect with the person, and the process is different. You understand? You might achieve the same results, but the process might be different if after the person ended up telling you his process. All right. So without further ado, I think we should just get started and let's get this on minutes. All right. So create a new layer. So what you want to do now is, okay, let me just delete this. So you have a new project workspace, right? You have opened created new, all of that. I don't need to be guiding you about that one. All right, so this is a new project, so you have to create a new layer. All right, so this layer, I don't go about naming layers. All right, it's a lot of stress, so so just bear with me. I don't know for those that name their layers. All right, so what we want to do is I think we are going to be picking colors. All right, so we are going to be picking colors from this. For our background color, in my previous videos I taught you about color usage, when you are doing designs on light effects, that the background should be darker, right? So the background should be darker, and then so that the lights you are using that is going to show on it. All right, so we have a dark background here, and let's study this, right? So now if you look around this side, all right, around this side, I hope you can see my arrow. Around this side there is kind of light, so this place is lighter than this side, so this place is darker than this side. All right, the reason is that there is a kind of base light, all right, that sets the tones that makes this light here to flow across this side. All right, so it's not going to look like how will I say it, there is kind of the light is bare, you understand, or it's just empty. So it creates a flow that, oh, this light is actually bouncing to this place, still it's not visible enough again, then we now have the darker parts. All right, so we just make it realistic. So we're going to be doing that. So that's one of the things I discovered in light effect, so no one actually taught me. All right, so we just discovered it by myself. And what's the next thing again? All right, so the next one is the actual light effect, all right, which is the blue one. And let me zoom in so you can see the blue one, right? So this blue part is one layer on its own, and we have this white too, another layer on its own, which was placed on it. All right, so just to give it some effect. So all this we're going to be doing right now. So we are just going to be needing this plier just to pick colors. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be picking the colors from the flyer. So what we want to do now is the first thing I said, the base color. All right, so it sets the moods. All right, so what we want to do, let's pick our color. I'm going to our color picker. All right, so I'm going to be picking this color. So let's close the, so you are the shortcut was B, just hold on, B for brush, B for brush. And what you must note again while designing what is it called, creating light effect, is that you play around with the opacity, you play around with the flow. I mostly play around with the flow. I don't really deal with the opacity. I just leave the opacity as 100. So why I leave the flow at, why I keep working around the flow, increasing it or reducing it, increasing it or reducing it. So, and also you'll be working around with this, you can see. So that's how I was able to achieve this. Okay, let me, yeah, you can see. So that was how I was able to achieve that. So we're going to be working around with that. So but for now, let's just leave this as bold as that. All right, so now the flow, we are going to work on the flow. Let's say the flow is in 11. Okay, we're going to be increasing the brush, open brackets, just to increase it, and then we're going to be placing it on it. Okay, you can see everything is, oh my god, but we don't want everything to be full. Let's just reduce some parts. All right, okay, so we can see this side, as we have it here, we have this side is dark, and this side is kind of lighter. Yeah, so that's just the background, the base, right? So we want to add another one, right? So it's very simple, just 3 layers you do, or 4 layers. Yeah, it's not really hard. So we want to increase this, we're going to increase this, and also we are going to shrink this to shrink it, just shrink it. I just wish I could zoom in into that cycle. but okay, so we're going to increase the hardness to, let's say, 15. So it's not compulsory you use my settings, just, test and run, test run, or what is called it. So that's how you do it. And then we are going to increase the flow so that we can see what we are actually doing. It's unlike this one. So since we have created a new layer, let's just paste it on it. All right, so that's it. And you might have some visuals or images on around this side, so it might have actually cover it. So what you just do is hold on. Oh, let me go back. Hold on shift and then increase this side, right? So you can actually increase the width, the height, right? So let's just increase it a little bit. So just work it anyhow. So you can just leave it like this. So we're going to be working it on it again, and oh, we are not done. Let me just go back. All right, so let's just make this a little bit tinier, very, very tiny. That looks sharp as blade. All right, or we should just add a new layer and then combine it together. So this one is going to also be in the same color. So since we want it tinier, right? So we're just going to, make it not tiny like this. So the goal is just to have as many brush as possible, although it's not compulsory, it should be much. So you can just have this. Then you can group it. So Control G, Control G, then Control J to duplicate. So you hold on Control and then bring this one down, right? So you kind of have multiple, right? So you can hold on Control T to select it, then now reduce it. So this one is going to be different from the upper part, just sense, right? So you can then select these two, the one that I have grouped together, and then probably turn it, right? Okay, so we can then start stretching it. All right, let's just wait for it to load. Okay, so that's that for the base color, right? So what we want to do now is work on the light effect. So you can see that there is not still done. We are still cooking. You can see it's not shining yet, right? Although this flyer is actually edited after, like, I edited it on Lightroom, so that's why it's shining like this. But we still want to achieve something like this. So you can see it's not really shining. So what we want to do now is add drop shadow. So you go on FX, then FX below. So I think this is it. Yeah, drop shadow. So let's just wait for it to pop out. All right, so we are not actually adding an actual shadow. So let me just how will I see what I'm doing? Okay, yes. So what we want to do is this will determine what we are doing. So the blend mode right here, the blend mode is going to be on screen, and then we are not using this color. Okay, so I just want to pick this color that we are using actually, then increase it. Just let it be bright. All right, so what I want to do now is increase the size, and the distance should be 0. The spread to should be 0. All right, so the size too is going to be on let's say just increase it. Increase everything. That's going to be 250, right? So we want to add another drop shadow, which is also going to be the same color. All right, so now the difference now is the distance is going to be 0, spread also 0. Now the size is going to be a little bit let's say 46. All right, I think this is enough. Yeah, So what we want to add lastly is the outer glow. All right, so the same color to, and sorry, didn't pick that. All right. So what I want to do now is increase it. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, sorry. All right, so you can see it's changing now. So I want to increase the size. All right, so yeah. So let's reduce this since we have increased the glow. Very good, perfect. Now you can see the size of the glue is 250. All right, now this one is a little bit lesser, 133, and now this one, the last one, is a little bit lesser, which is 70. So it's I'm kind of setting layers, right? That's what I'm doing here. I'm setting layers. And now if you notice, this the blend mode is screen. Also here screen, and also here is screen. The opacity is increased, everything is okay, increased, and yeah, 100 100. All right, so that's that. So I'm just gonna click on OK. Now what I want to do is now share this thing across it, share the blessings everywhere. I'm gonna share it here too. I'm gonna share it where who's gonna receive. So receive. All right, so let me just give this. Oh, it's too much, depending. Anyways. All right, so I think we are almost done. So there is a light effect, which is white. Oh my god, what did I do? Ctrl Z. Oh, thank god for Ctrl Z. All right, so the next one, sorry about that. So we're going to create a new layer for the white stuff. Yeah, I think this one is here. So that's what we want to do. All right, so the next one we're going to do is just on your keyboard, and then let's change this to white totally. Right, white. F. All right, so then just click on, make sure your flow is 100. If you are kind of confused that maybe the white or your brush is not having any effects, don't worry. Check your opacity, check your flow, and again check if you are not if you're on the right layer. All right, make sure you create a new layer for any brush, because the brushes are sensitive, right? So one layer, one effect, right? So that we want to do now. So this, we are gonna be reducing it. Make sure you are holding your shift, right? Because if I'm not holding my shift, can you see? That's the way it goes, right? And then so I want to make sure I'm holding my shift. And then I want to increase this. Also hold your shift. And let me just increase this. Oh my god. Then come over here and increase this. Yeah. Then rotates. All right, so let us bring it down and bring it down. Not bring it down, just rotate. Keep rotating till I think we have the right proportion or right size. Any which way, I don't know. All right, so let's just reduce. That's enough. All right, let's just wait for it to load. I don't know why it's taking much time. I think I have a lot of designs on my space. Even the external drive is full. Oh Jesus. All right, so I think it also needs extra how would I say it? I think it needs to bend more. Oh gosh, that's what happens when you press OK and when it's not done yet. Kind of, you know, you have to wait again. Oh. All right, so before I continue, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'm sure you watched to this moment. I want you to click on the subscribe button, like and comment also if this video has been helpful. I'm sure it has been helpful. All right, so just like, comments. You can share this video to your friends, share it to your grandpa, grandma, mom, dad, friends, family, loved ones, your enemies, your haters, your ex, your boyfriend or girlfriend. It does if you have. Anyways, so let's continue. And also, all right, so let's just bring this down. Okay, so I guess we could just copy it and then so bring it here. So that's that. You can see, so we have, you can see, can you see? So the same thing applies to this side too. Yeah, the same thing applies to this part too. That's what I did. And for this tiny stuffs here, yeah, I actually, the same thing I did for the white. Just hold on shift, then reduce it, and then tilt it to wherever you want. Always make sure you create the base light effect. Now let me remove it. Yes, can you see how weird it is? All right, it is weird, so it's not giving the realistic view. So when it has this, so it's showing that, oh, there's actually, a real sense of realism in this light effect. All right, so and once again I have a gift for you, the PSD file. I would love to share it. I don't know, maybe I should share it. Actually, should I? So if you want me to share, just comment share in the comment section, and then I'll be leaving this video for 1 week, and after 1 week, if the comment has gotten up to like 50 comments, right, then I'm gonna share the PSD file, so you can just edit some stuff and see how it goes, right? You can also use it, but don't use my designs or else police is coming to your way. All right, so thanks for watching this video, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you for paying attention from the beginning to the end. I remain your tutor, I remain your trainer, and I remain your best designer, MK Graphics. You can also call me the creative beast, right? Yeah, see you in the next video.